Hello and welcome back everyone to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Jalen. Let's create a healthy lifestyle together. I want to do something kind of fun today. So I asked everyone on Instagram and Facebook for their gym fails or like funny gym stories, and I thought this would be a great way to help show that we all do really embarrassing things at the gym and that it's okay. I mean, we all do it. At the end of the day, you just have to laugh it off and don't have these fears. I guess I kind of just wanted to say, even though we do these embarrassing things, it shouldn't stop you from trying a new workout or going to the gym or, you know, even just going on a run outdoors. I mean, so what if you trip? So what if you make these little mistakes? No one's gonna remember how you remember it. Someone just might, like, you know, kind of see the mess and be like, oh, whoops. But like, you're the one who's super embarrassed. But just gotta learn to laugh at yourself, and all these stories are gonna make you realize that a lot worse has probably happened to someone else, and they're okay. They're still working out. They're still living their life. Like, it's all good. I have some really funny stories to share, and I just cannot wait to get in. So let's do it. Let's just jump right in. No funny business today. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. And you can follow me on Instagram at Jalen_Nordstrom. I post on there daily. I have workouts, fitness tips, motivation, all the fun stuff. Follow along with me on there and we can just hang out every day. It's only fair if I share one of my own stories, so I'll go first just to, you know, show that I do embarrassing things too, and then I'm gonna read a couple off of my phone and they're hilarious. One of my embarrassing gym stories, I mean, come on, I probably have 1,000 of them, but one that kind of sticks to my mind is I just started dating my boyfriend and he wanted me to go to the gym with him, and I was like, okay, like super nervous because, like, who's not nervous to go work out with someone new and to be in a new gym? And I remember that we were doing a superset with tricep press downs on the cable machine and doing chest press, and so he's stronger than me, obviously. So on the cable pull down, he had the weight higher, but the bar, we were using a weird bar and it was pretty heavy. So when I went to go change out the weight, I took it out and the bar came down and hit me on the head, and I was so embarrassed. And I like look up and my like eyes were a little bit watery. Like, I wasn't crying, it didn't hurt that bad, but just like shocked me, and like, you know, my eyes just kind of watered. And I like look up over at him and he's like kind of confused and like didn't say anything, so I like played it off and like did my set, and then he was like, oh, what's that? And I was like, hit my head, I think I'm good, we're good. And oh my gosh, I was like traumatized. I know that I like called my best friend at the time after, and I was like, you're never gonna believe this. And you know, at that point we just had to laugh it off, but I was just like, of course, like, I'm the most embarrassing person ever. The first time that we work out together, I just make a dumb mistake. Like, I should have known, but like, you're just so nervous, like I just wasn't even thinking about it, but whatever. At least I like didn't make myself bleed. Can you imagine? Now that would have been the worst. I'm like, hey, can you take me to the hospital? Embarrassing. Okay, your guys' turn now. Okay, this is like one of my biggest fears. So I'm not gonna do names just because I don't want to like call someone out and they like didn't want their name in this, and then they're like, wow, thank you for sharing my story. Everyone knows that I did this now. But one of my friends said, I just finished a set of squats and I was trying to re-rack the bar and I completely missed one side and the bar and weights completely fell, and some guy had to come help me lift it back up onto the rack. I'm like so scared of doing that, just like totally missing it, and you like think you're good, and well, that's terrifying. But she was good, she's safe. she's happy. Okay, next I have the first time I did cable kickbacks. I didn't loop the clip through both rings, loaded the weight, and went to kick back, and the Velcro came undone. My leg flew back at Mach 10, and the weight slammed so loud, and the gym was packed, of course. I remember my first time doing cable kickbacks, and it's just kind of like, what the heck am I doing? Like, this is so weird. So I feel for her because, yeah, she's not alone on that one. The amount of ones that I got that were like, yeah, totally farted in front of like 20 people, and your guys, everyone farts at the gym. I'm sorry, but we all do. We can't help it. Weights are heavy. You're just giving it your all. If you fart at the gym, just play cool. People probably didn't hear you. If it stinks, walk away. Don't make eye contact with anyone. That's my advice. I was doing a bench press in a previous gym, and my brother was behind spotting me. This guy, early to mid 50s and well built, was shouting over to his mate or person that he was helping train from the other side of the bench rack and over behind me. Anyways, I thought that he was well built. He wore sparkly tights that were clearly 2 sizes too tight. Too tight. So much so you could see his jock strap underneath them. Oh no. I finished my bench press to suddenly sit up and realize that his jock strap was now about 6 inches away from my face. Bloody mortified I would like, what do you do? Like, oh, hi sir. That's so uncomfortable. Mind people's space, you guys. I feel like COVID has helped everyone with that. Like, hey, you can't be here. Give me some room. I'm not thanking COVID for anything, but I'm just saying. Oh, this one's funny. I've been a PT for about 12 years nearly, and this happened about 4 or 5 years ago, so I just had to put it out there. We all do draft shit too, or at least I do. Haha. So this guy is a personal trainer, and he did something silly in front of his clients. So even though people have all of this experience, you know, like, we still all make mistakes. We do funny things. I mean, that's just life. So he says, I was working with 2 clients and I wanted them to do slam balls. I grabbed this ball that weighs 3 kilograms and demo the movement of the exercise that I was shown a proper repetition. Throw the ball down full force and hit the floor to realize it's not a slam ball. It's a medicine ball. And it flies up and smacks me square in the face, leaving me with a bruised face. I can't even imagine. You're like, hey, this is how you do this. And then you just have to like play it off all cool, like, anyways, don't do that. I'm bleeding, so I'll be right back. But yeah, we're good. Oh my gosh. You guys are funny. Full pant rip. Like, I had to stand against a wall because I was only wearing a sports bra until someone came and gave me their shirt. Multiple times banging my head when I thought I had backed up far enough from under something. Severely spraining my ankle, falling on a box stepper. Falling so many times, just walking. Made a small hole in a local gym wall during handstand practice and spilled my water bottle all down my shirt. Treadmill fails. Stairmaster fall. And there's so much more. I mean, so you guys, like, everyone does something. Like, I trip all the time. Like, I'm not paying attention and I run into something. The amount of times that I've hit my head on like the squat rack, or the other day I was like trying to set up my phone to record, not paying attention at all, get it all set up, stand up, and I whacked my head so hard on a machine, and I was like, this is my life. Someone actually saw, and I was like, because when you're recording, like, everyone's just kind of like, people like look over at you like, what are you doing? Like, that's weird. And so of course, like, I'm trying to set up my like phone on like my stand and whacked my head. That's probably the worst, because then you're just like all disoriented, and then you're like, gotta play it cool. You kind of do that thing where you like look around, like, did anyone see me? And you'd be like, I'm fine, like, we're good. I'm just dumb. It's fine. This one's bad. I would die. I would die if this one happened to me. Just wait, you guys. I did a push press and the zip front bra came undone, exposing myself. To which I dropped the barbell from a height to conceal myself. Then everyone turned around at the loud weight dropping to see me standing there trying to get my bra back together. No, absolutely not. I would probably cry. That poor girl, I would be mortified. Bless her soul, bless her soul. This one's actually really funny. Trying to lift the same weight after lockdown that I could lift before it, walked away from the bench and went home. I think we all feel that, like, not being able to like work out at the gym for several months, awful. And not getting into it. Don't want to talk about it. Never should have been kicked out of gyms, just saying. Of course there's more. People are hilarious. Look at the things that we do. Okay, I'm guilty of this next one too. It's just, when you're trying a new machine, like you can just do the silliest things, and you just, sometimes you don't think about it, but like you're like, oh, okay, I've seen someone do this before, so I'm gonna do it. So they said, when I first started the gym, I put clips on the Smith machine. I wasn't embarrassed at the time because I didn't know any better, but 2 years on, I'm so mortified. People must have thought I was so dumb. 100% did that my first time using the Smith machine, till I realized like the weights can't fall off, the bar's just stuck there. So been there, done that. Okay, I once went to a spin class that was kicking my butt. There was a 1-minute rest, so I went outside to get some water. The doors were glass and had just been cleaned, and somehow I forgot that the doors were there. I tried to get back into the spin room, and suddenly you hear a loud bang. It was my forehead when it hit the glass door. It was so loud the instructor came to make sure I was okay like 5 minutes later. That is, I love that. That's a good one. This one just, okay, this one just said, I peed, not in the bathroom. Oh no. Oh, what would you do? I don't know. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna end with this one, it's very relatable. It says, cleaning the wrong machine next to the machine that you actually used. I will just like clean everything around me because I'm like, I don't know which one it was. Like there's so many benches sometimes. Like I have to remind myself to like leave my water bottle there, or I'm never gonna like know which one I was on. My brain is like, nope, on to the next. But you guys, those were so much fun, and it's just, I think, such a good reminder that we all do these silly little things, and it's just funny. At the end of the day, you just have to laugh at yourself and be like, you know what? That happened. I peed my pants, I ripped my pants, I farted right next to the cute guy. Like, we do these things, and you know what, they might notice for like 1 second, but it's not something that anyone's going to remember for the rest of their life. You know, it's just kind of one of those like, oh, that was weird, and people move on. But you're traumatized because you think that someone else is thinking about that forever. And I promise you that they're not, and half the time no one's even paying attention to you. When I'm at the gym, I feel like I'm so focused on me and my lifts. I'll be looking around, but I'm not really paying attention to what I'm looking at. Oh, like, she's got a cute outfit. Oh, that's a good idea for that. Like, I don't, and maybe this is just me, I don't like remember the person. Sometimes I'm like looking through people, and then all of a sudden like, you accidentally make eye contact and you're like, sup, like that was awkward. That's what I do at the gym. Focus on me. And that's what you should do. And not be worried about what other people think about you or what you're doing, or if you're doing something embarrassing, or, you know, just let it roll off. Be okay with it. Just keep on going. Go for that run outside. Don't care if people are like, oh my gosh, look at her form. Who are those people? They don't matter to you. And you know, if you hit your head, that was embarrassing, but like at least you're okay. And just kind of like smile at the person who sees you, just give them a little nod. As long as you play it off and you laugh and show that, yep, I did that, like people are gonna remember that you were funny or could laugh it off, instead of never going back to the gym or like never trying that workout again. There's so many workouts that I can look back on and be like, wow, that wasn't effective, like that didn't work out. But I learned from it and I grew from it, and you just gotta keep doing the squats, keep doing the hip thrusts, like all of these, trying different machines, and one day it's gonna click. And if you just don't ever try these different things, like you're never gonna grow. Growth comes from being uncomfortable, and so you gotta put yourself in these situations where you get a little uncomfortable, you push too hard and you fart. Like, who cares? We just need to not worry so much about what other people think about us and just be okay with living in the moment and just doing what's best for us in that moment. So if it's just laughing it off, maybe you're like so embarrassed that you feel like you have to leave the gym. And I would only suggest that if you know, ripped your pants or your bra came undone or you peed yourself. I'd probably leave the gym if I peed myself. Yeah, I would. Definitely. That one's bad. That one's embarrassing. But like, you know, after you have babies, we're all messed up down there, so maybe pee your pants. It means you worked really hard, you were really pushing yourself. You know what, that one's not the worst anymore. I'm proud of that girl. I'm proud of you too, all of you. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this and you had fun listening to these stories. If you have an embarrassing gym story, share it down below, let everyone know, just call yourself out. We can all laugh together. That's what we need in life, is just a good laugh. You can also follow me on Instagram at Jalen_Nordstrom, and you can share that story with me there, or you can let me know which one was your favorite story, and we can just hang out. I have daily motivation, pep talks, I show off my cute fits, like this one. New Gymshark camo, so cute. So cute. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another workout with me or another funny video, and we can just hang out all the time. And I will see you guys next Monday. Bye.